Hi, this is 3 Terralith Seeds, this video. So, the first one should be on the screen now. And in the description, of course, all 3. This is your spawn. Over here is actually a mountain crater. Yeah, I have an overhead view as well to make the review easier. And right at spawn there's a village. It's one of the Terralith villages. So, keep going. There's a mesa, pretty much every type of mesa here except the wart mesa. There's the savanna one, the white mesa, and of course the painted mountains at the top here. You can see how it looks like buckets of paint have been poured over them. So yeah, just out the spawn is, the Badlands and all the different Badland biomes you can get. There's a woodland mansion here to the bottom right of the screen. But if you start at spawn, you would want to go south and southeast to get to the mesas past this village. Now, if you go west, is where the first woodland mansion is, the closer one. And if you keep going south, there is this beach, this circular beach, that is surrounded by these trees and cool grass color and stuff. And this way is the purple trees and the red ones, and this tower, which is it's like a new pillager outpost. So that's most of it. Of course, the deserts down here is actually like almost 4,000 blocks away. There's a tiny wart mesa and mirage island here too, but I'm not going to go to that one. You'll see why in a bit. Also north of spawn is the Yellowstone biome. I would actually cut into 3 phases. Phase 1, which is the stuff I just showed you. Phase 2, and then Phase 3, which is all the rarest biomes. Phase 2. And you're right by this mushroom island. And as you can see here, this is the entrance to one of the main rivers of the Blooming Valley and Lavender Valley biomes and the plateaus at the top. It's one of the nicer looking areas. You can see you could build a lot. There's a lot of cliffs, a lot of mountains, a lot of colorful trees, a lot of different types of flowers. And this is the plateau village on top. You can see the plateaus are mostly flowers and the valleys are mostly wooded. There's another tower. This is a really cool place to build. What else is there here? It just keeps going. Where's the temperate highlands? There it is. You can see there's a lot of clay in this biome. And there's the other biomes close by. This would be around 3,500 to 3,000 blocks northwest of spawn. And then phase 3 is all the rarest biomes. This is the Wart Mesa connected to a Mirage Islands. And the whole thing is shaped like a boot. There's a really cool bay here, a really good place to build a blue bridge, probably with acacia wood too, if you were to bring that over. And have a big base here connected to this ocean monument, if I were to play on this seed. And this mushroom island shaped like a heart. And over here, it's the other monument. It's right between a mushroom island and an alpha island. As you can see, it looks like Minecraft alpha terrain generation. And I think the village here, there's a village here, right? No, there might not be, but yeah, in 1.19 version of this, there was a village, and it looked like it's the very first Minecraft villages. And this mushroom island is a heart. There's a small blooming valley island to the north of it. Not as nice as phase 2 though. And then you've got some of the Savannah Badlands here. There's a lot of plains here to build if you want to build bigger structures over here because Terralith has some more extreme terrain. And there's a smaller alpha islands here. Tell you why this is important is because this here is the rarest biome in the game, Alpha Islands Winter. And you can see it's really small. It's the rarest biome in the game. So yeah, as you can see, there's 3 distinct areas. Is the main area with mountains and forests and the mesa biomes. Phase 2 with all the cool wooded, colorful tree biomes with cliffs. And Phase 3, which is all the rarest iome islands, which is the Warp Mesa, the Mirage Isles, the Mushroom Fields, and the Alpha Islands. So that's it for Seed 1. In Seed 2, you start on an island surrounded by a lake, completely surrounded by the Mirage Isles. So you can see it's a whole ring and there's a Warp Mesa attached to it. And over here is the closest ocean monument, right near spawn. This is 00 around here. Oh yeah, the trees. Oh yeah, the tree. You can see the tree color in the Warp Mesa is bluer than this tree, which is still kind of bluish, which is kind of teal. This one's actually blue, though, in the Warp Mesa. And you can see there's another ocean monument. And straight north from here is, of course, Volcanic Beach and the Amethyst and Sakura biomes. Or no, this is the Amethyst one, not the Lavender one, is it? Yeah. Directly north of spawn is, well, not directly north, but a little northwest is the White Cliffs. And the Yellowstone biome. It's a smaller one though. I think there's a bigger one up this way. It's also directly north. There's a lot of calcite. There's a lot of calcite amethyst biome as well. The amethyst rainforest or whatever. And a bit north of the desert, so northeast of spawn, is the Savannah Badlands and White Mesa biomes. As well as the Savannah Plateau, I think. Arid highlands. Yeah, that's close. If you keep following this lake, you'll get to the Stony Spires. They're kind of shorter here. As well as the entrance to the Blooming Plateau and the Lush Valley, which is these trees. You can see there's another Lavender Valley and Blooming Valley and stuff, and Forested Highlands and the Sakura Valley. There's a lot of stuff here. It just keeps going. This is still further north to this river, some more Stony Spires, some moss, and then the Moonlight Grove. The Moonlight Valley. Up here is another smaller Warp Mesa, as well as where the Painted Mountains are. Oh yeah, and this one over here, the coordinates, you can always see them on screen. There's a tower, there's the Amethyst Valley, some more Mesa. So I guess that's it for this seed, with a really rare and cool spawn, with a ring of Mirage Islands. Hi, this is Seed 3. And this is pretty much the same seed that it was in my survival series that, as of now, unfortunately is broken. So I'll have to start a new one. But anyway, this is the seed I used. This is the spawn. This is what you see from spawn. And there's the ocean, and there's a pillager tower, which I didn't have in... It's a bit different, because this is 1.21.1. Or no, wait. Why is it different? Oh no, because that was 1.19.2. But anyway, this is the spawn. You'll probably recognize this. This is where I built the ocean path all around here. I was going to do something with that cave. And this is the very top. See what the tallest tree here is, what level this is at. 226. Okay. Yeah, this is the spawn area. And this is the map. So this is where all the desert, like, biome and stuff is. The oases, all the desert stuff that is going to be here. But if you go north, you get that cave I built a staircase down. These mountains, way bigger calcite deposits than that amethyst rainforest there. This moonlight grove. And yeah, the Yosemite lowlands down here. And this is directly behind where I built my house. As you can see, that's the plateau here. The house is over here. Or it was, if you watched my survival series. The one that unfortunately is broken and I can't do anything on it anymore. Because it's corrupted or something. And if you keep traveling this way, this is just north of where I was, is where the White Mesa is. As the Red Mesa was down southwest from spawn. This is north from spawn. Actually northwest. The other one was northeast. Because there was an area here that I had. It was this bowl here that I was going to fill with moss and have, like, I forget what I was going to do here, but kind of remember a bit. And if you keep going north, there is a second segment that's bigger than the first segment. It's very similar to the first segment. It's the same biomes, except for this biome here that isn't there. The one with the clay, the forested highlands. Temperate highlands. And yeah, skylands and stuff up here. So most of the cool stuff in this seed is around spawn. There's a huge mushroom island here, if you want to see that. And the winter skylands? Yeah, that's what you're going to see up here. It's the winter skylands. There's snow and tons of calcite here. And the painted mountains are kind of far northwest of spawn. So this beach here would be a cool place because you can see there's water and you can see these painted mountains. I think there's a mountain in both. I forget what country was it. Was it Peru? There's also one in China. I'm not sure if it was Peru or not, but I'm sure there's one in China like this. And Mirage Island's in a heart-shaped spring island. Yellowstone, like a tiny Yellowstone. More Mirage Islands here. This is the big one. As you can see, this is the biome with all the trees and stuff. But unlike the first two seeds in this series, the Warp Mace is actually separate. There's a tiny micro one here that's pretty much worth nothing. But what I'm seeing now is you can teleport to this ocean monument, and there is a warped mesa. And I thought there was something here, like a tower or something. But yeah, this biome is really cool too. This is the view from the floating island. You can see if the ocean monument. I'm just going to see if that tower's here or if it was just part one of the other mods. It's not the same wizard's tower showed at the beginning of this seed. But this one here is shaped like the moon, and it's got a flat area here, and I think as you go this way it gets more peaks and stuff, kind of like that island. I'm not sure. No, this one's pretty flat. There's more tropical biomes and stuff up here. Another mesa. But anyway, that's seed 3. It's pretty cool. This has been the video, I think the first top 3 seeds that I recommend. And I'm already looking up others, so that's it. See you next time.